My name is Jonathan Cressfence. I'm the director of the Sarkeesian Effect. This is just a commentary over the first teaser. Talk to you a little bit about what we're trying to achieve here with this piece of work. Obviously, the Sarkeesian Effect is a documentary, and one of the key things with any documentary is ensuring that the focal point of the documentary remains very much on the presenters. But of course, it isn't just about raising the profile of these gentlemen, and as you can see, we do also have some other people here. Lots of women here, in fact. It's an important thing here. One of the key aims of the documentary, really, was to kind of try... There was a lot of negativity about the project when we went into it. When we started off, a lot of people argued that, particularly the fact that Mr. O'Roney, one of the key leads in the documentary, had expressed some severely racist and misogynistic things in the past. The people were worried that might influence the work, and obviously with documentaries that can be a risk. But as you can see here, we were very keen. I'm very happy with the use of women in these shots. Obviously, that's a key thing for the production here, really, is because how can you can't be a sexist if you're talking to a woman. It's not possible. Once we'd cleared up these logistical concerns, I really started to step in and take a creative hold on the project and really bring the documentary to life. And one of the things I felt was that because these people were so disenfranchised, so cut off, so distant, a group of people aren't listening to you, I said, David, people aren't listening to you. So we should reflect that in the work by having the microphones. During the interviews, we should place the microphones far away from you, far away, to get a sense of that, that distance. And I remember David said to me, he said, in this scene in particular, he said, I'm worried that the quality of the video here might be seen as being a bad thing. Obviously, the white balance was off, and we were going to change, we were going to touch it. And I said, no, leave it. And I said, Davis, look, we may be taking almost $10,000 a month from people to produce this documentary, but I think that perhaps we should leave this as it is, because the blue light, the blue coloration on this woman's face, I feel it exemplifies her sadness. It's basically like grading, but we don't have to do anything. But really, so far, Davis he's been a joy to work with. He really has. He was concerned. I had to make it clear, a documentary needs a hero, Davis. We need you to be the centerpiece here. We need something, a South Pole or a North Pole for things to gravitate towards. You need to be the big man here. That's what this is really, as a documentary, that's what this is about. And part of being a big man, obviously, means having a big drink, for example. This drink was a bit big for him, if I'm being honest, and he did struggle with it at times, but he did well. He's a professional. I know it can sometimes be hard to appreciate from the outside, but Mr. O'Roney isn't necessarily the bulletproof charisma bomb that sometimes we think him to be. Sometimes in the darker moments he would come to me and confide that he felt he was a little more than a shit James Bond villain, a throwaway Kane from a Command and Conquer game that nobody would ever want to release, he would cry, often into my lapels. But Mr. O'Roney, of course, he's a great man. He's a great man. I mean, we do have our differences. We do have our disagreements. I personally, I would traditionally, I'd say I'm not a racist. So we do have our differences. I personally felt that having this chap talk to us about how people were using agendas and situations to get people to fund Patreons, I was like, oh, Davis, are we not worried here? There is a concern, perhaps, that people might say that about us. But honestly, they are fantastic people to work with. I mean, Davis, look at him. He's doing such a great job. I said to him, Casino Barbie Doll Ken, and he ran with it. It's impeccable. It's marvellous. And obviously, it's just a fantastic project to be working in. As a documentary maker, this is a real joy. To be able to have $10,000 a month coming into our bank accounts, and really just having to film conversations in coffee shops, as an artist, it's a fantastic privilege. Obviously, though, due to the due to the racist and misogynistic nature of the people involved with the rest of the production, I probably won't be putting it on LinkedIn. But thanks for watching, and do keep checking back, and do give to the Patreon. If you are somebody who doesn't like, if you're a woman who doesn't like these things, then please get in touch. We do like as many of those as possible. But if you're just somebody who doesn't like women, I mean social justice warriors, then please do get in touch and keep funding this piece of art. But it's not about hating women, of course. That's the vital thing. Is it? You can't hate women if you know women. Swoosh! Look at those effects. That's where the money goes. Goodbye.